Hello everyone, Thijs here again, this time with another guide, and this time I want to talk about Patron Warrior, and on another deck of the Patron Warrior. What you already saw maybe in my earlier video where I also talked about the Patron Warrior, I am recently playing another Patron list, and the Patron list I have the most success with is this Cycle Patron Warrior deck. And why is it better than the other Patron builds? Because you have like you are running more cycle in this deck, and if you run more cycle in this deck, you are drawing earlier in the combo pieces you want, and that makes the deck really strong. You also run a bit more removal with the shield slam, and you can recover with your health a bit easily because you're running double shield block. Yeah, this deck was like made by Life Coach, my teammate, 1 or 2 months ago, and he had a lot of success with it, and I found a lot of success with it too. Just because you can recover a bit easier, it is really not likely you're gonna draw dead with this deck because you run so many cycle. It is considered by almost every pro player like being the best Patron Warrior now, and yeah, let's play some bit on the ladder with this Patron Warrior deck. I will explain you a bit more about it, what is going on. Why are we not able to go in the play modes? There we are. Not sure what was going on there. Seems a bit laggy Hearthstone to me. But we just go. And why is it better than other Patron versions? It is because it's really not likely you're gonna draw dead. You have like always plays because you have so many cycle cards or weapons, and it is really good into the more control matchups, and because you run double shield block, it's also really good against some aggressive matchups that really try to that are just trying to burst you down. Okay, so we play against the Paladin. When we are playing against the Paladin, I always expect aggro Paladin actually. At least nowadays, so we are not gonna keep Emperor, we are not gonna keep Battle Rage. This fight is already in question, but I think it's just too good to keep up, so I'm gonna keep the Death Fight. But if you know 100% it is an aggro Paladin, you can even consider Mulligan Death Fight actually. Okay, we have some okay weapons. We don't really have Kadra in our hand yet, what sucks a bit. Yeah, as you see, it looks like we are playing against an aggro Paladin. How are we gonna play that out? It's kinda difficult sometimes to play against aggro Paladin. You really need your Wildwind effects. They are really important because they run a lot of 1 health creatures, but you need also some Kadra. But drawing too much can sometimes cost you the game because they are running Divine Favor. So do we attack here? I think we just attack. If he's gonna Blessing of my this, it will get too strong if it will be a 4-1, so we're gonna make this attack. It sucks to make this attack, but it is the best thing to do here. Against the aggro Paladin, it's also really reasonable to play Frothings really early. You wanna play your minions, your cards on the board. So what do we normally see? I guess the heal bot, the mini bot is pretty okay. So he's gonna buff it. Well, we just gotta clear it. It sucks, but that is why I already attack. Oh wow, that is why I made the attack already. I can consider going for it this turn, but I think we will even get more value out of it later. So I'm just gonna play my Frothing and make the attack here. Yes. We take some extra damage, but I think if we can take it now. If he comes here with the Muster of Battle, like the Wildwind gets way more. You can get way more out of the Wildwind than just dealing with 2 minions and armoring up. So now the question is he gonna clear this Frothing? I'm not sure. Yeah, so he has 3 mana, he still has the coin, right? Yeah, he still has the coin. So he either goes for a True Silver, he goes for a Muster of Battle just on curve, or he goes for a Blessing of Kings is pretty good here. Oh wow! Arcane Golem already, well that's really early. That's really early. But we have to deal with it. I think I will take the damage with my with the axe here and then armor up to recover. I will make this trade for sure. Pretty strange arcane golem, but it works out for him here. So he still has the coin. He probably has a lot of charge minions, that's what I expect here. And this is like the reason why you want to play with double shield lock in this meta. He's gonna clear it, okay. Decides to clear now, that's pretty okay for us because we can just play something on board here again. Armor Smith is really nice. I might not play it here, just to play on curve and armor up. And I don't want to get getting it ult, so it's pretty good to have here. And we get the shield block, so we draw into two really important key cards in this matchup. Like the Patron warriors are not the cards you want in this matchup normally. Oh wow. I want to deal with these minions for sure. So I can double wind this. I can play one wind. And then one minion will survive. I can start with wind and battle rage. If I draw an execute, I might just execute over the second wind. Because execute is a the wind is a really valuable card in this matchup. Ghoul. Ghoul. Do we play Ghoul here? I actually kinda like it. Yes, he can have the all, but that's it. I trade this way, so he needs more than one card. Like, he could already deal with the ghoul by just attacking with the knife juggler. Now he needs something else to trigger it. What will be way harder. We don't want to draw too much, so I'm pretty happy with having like 5 cards. I will maybe have like one less card will have maybe been better, but there's the Divine Favor. But it's just for 3 cards. It's pretty okay for him, but not insanely good. So it shall be okay. The 2 other cards have to be expensive, otherwise you will play them first, I think. But there's still the ghoul, like he has to deal with it, and he needs to have an abusive surgeon. Like he needs to buff his minion or get a weapon, and doesn't have it here. Okay, that's nice. Cannot deal with it. I disagree by not attacking, I think. Because I can make really good trades on board. Yeah, we are pretty safe on lives now, so I can just start the cycling because we are feeling pretty safe. And I really would like to draw into the... I would like to draw into my Warsome Commander now. But this covers the board really well already. The cards that we are running are just so much more efficient. He's running so much situational cards like Blessing of Kings that you are just like not playable here. So the Flooding will go to 1 life. It's gonna take the damage here. Wow. Wow. That's a big hit already, bro. So yeah, I think, and this is why you save the wind. It's just so good here. If we get 4 patrons, we can slam one, even. afterwards. I like that more than using the inner rage that I can use on one of his minions, so let's just do it this way. Because slams are really hard to use against this deck. And there's no way he kills me. I mean, I'm so not scared at all about dying. Yeah, he can have the true silver, but it will only stall the game for him, I think. There is no win condition in having the true silver here. He top decked it, but it is... We have 8, 11, 14, 18 damage, 20 damage. With the inner rage we get 2 damage more, so we have lethal here. Yep. We deal 16 on board by 5 twice and 3 twice, and then we just Deathbite him down. So yeah, we kept Deathbite, not really a card we had to keep, but it is really insane against Paladin still if you don't have other plays. I had some amazing plays that were just better, but I think it was still a fine keep. Deathbite is like almost always a keep. So yeah, how did we win this game? And as you see, like this deck is so good against aggro decks because you're running so many cards that are having the Wildwind effects, that dealing 1 damage on board. But you also have a lot of cards that are getting you armor back, like Shield Block, like Armor Smith. So he had to go really aggressive. Maybe it was the right play for him, maybe not. But we could recover so easily that we were never in a bad spot this game. And that's why this version is really strong, just against aggro in general. And the aggressive Paladin deck is a good example of that. Okay, we play against the mage. When we are gonna play against mage, I always expect it will be an aggressive mage. The reason why I do that is 2 times, because there is just more aggressive mage. And with aggressive mage I mean the tempo mage, but the other thing is, you cannot really mulligan for a freeze mage. It doesn't really matter. So it's also way better. I keep the ghoul here because it's it is like the only 2-drop, the 2-drop I want to play instead of the fiery warriors that we luckily got here. Okay, we play against an aggro mage, as I said already. I'm pretty sure we coin out the axe to play around an Annoyotron by just killing it here. It shall be good enough to just kill it already here. If he has an Annoyotron, I just play the ghoul. If he has a Magwarper, I kill it. If he has a Snow Trigger, I kill it. Like, the Warwick is so MVP against these aggro decks that I love to have it on the ladder. Oh wow. A lot of mechs here. That's a really nice start here. Yeah, I just cleared this one, I think. There's no reason in clearing this one, right? No. And because we draw the Acolyte, I really like to set up the Acolyte here. And with setting up Acolyte, I mean playing Ghoul. It's really hard for him to deal with it. He can deal with it by pinging it, but then it takes his whole turn. And then my Acolyte gets really good. He wants to play minion. He was hovering over that card, but decides to go at the end with the ping. And yes, it sucks maybe a bit the value that we got out of this Ghoul, but at least we are slowing down the game pretty hard. Okay, we have a really good curve here, man. This curve is really good. I mean, we have the turn 4 Deathbite, what will be insane. And then we have the turn 5 Patron with Inner Rage. What is the combo you only want? Like, it's the best combo. Okay, Snow Trigger is annoying. Because we have to kill that and we cannot attack the turn after. So this is actually pretty bad. Huh. So, but yeah, I think we just deal with it. That we have to wait one more turn before we can go for the Patrons. It's just too good of an attack. If we don't attack, he's gonna attack every turn. Okay, there's another one. Well, we might execute this one. Because I just don't want my face to be frozen. Okay, we don't even have to execute it. We can slam and just attack with the Acolyte. Really, really good. We might play that because it's really nice on curve. And we know what we are gonna do next turn, and it will be even more powerful with this rotting here on the board. I don't really I'm not really sure if we have to go for an insanely YOLO patron turn where we go for so much patrons. We might just go for one patron for the patron, use inner rage and not using the wind at all. We can clear that, I mean. So how good is it to wait? And I'm really considering waiting here. Because then we make sure that we get more value out of our cards with getting the battle rage off on a lot of minions. So I think that's the fine play by just playing Emperor. We might also go for battle rage already here. But I like this. And the reason why I do this is because if I go Patron inner rage here and he has the flame strike, I'm in a pretty bad spot. And with this play I make sure that I'm gonna draw at least 3 cards next turn also, with using all my combo effects.
I bring life.
Oh wow, it's pretty powerful. Oh my god, are you kidding me? You have to be kidding me, man. What the fuck? Well, I did not really saw this coming, guys. Sorry, I'm a bit confused.
Everyone, get in here!
I think we're gonna armor up to play around 1 fireball. We cannot really afford to play around fireball with a frostbolt here. I mean, how can you? Yeah, whatever.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, 99 out of 100 times we all have won this, right? To be honest, you're not gonna play around unstable portal Alex and then the stealth spare part. So yeah, he might have lethal here. It is reasonable that he has lethal here. I mean, it can be, and if he does have lethal, we still win. But it was the right play for sure. What we did here. We couldn't armor up more. We didn't draw into any shield blocks or any armor smiths. So yeah, if he has lethal, he has lethal here. I mean, we can't do much around it. Yeah, really cool, bro. Be happy with this thing that happens only once in 100 games. But yeah, we played this right. I mean, if you are, let's be honest, if there was anything else out of the portal, we could have executed. If there was at least no spare part, the stealth spare part, we call it executed. We are running a lot of armor cards. This game it didn't happen, but percentage wise we should have won this game a lot of times, and this time we didn't. But I think it really showed the power, how good Patron Warrior is, especially in this aggro mid-range meta. So I hope you learned something from this guide, and I hope you like the deck. If you want to consider playing Patron in tournaments or on ladder, this is a really strong version. So yeah, that was it, and thanks for watching, everyone.